is all about. Oh my goodness, I was muted the whole time. Oh my God, it's building community wealth, and I'm super excited. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good thing it's not 7 yet. So we go live at 7. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. We're going to be talking about, yes, the topic is right. Life insurance is not for the dead. So let's talk about it. Let's address those issues. Let's break those myths. Let's break some of those things that we've all been indoctrinated about. Because in 2024, I am still hearing this excuse of why people don't want to put certain tools in place. And I'm like, let's see, where is this coming from? Let's see, where is this coming from? All right. Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Hello. Unfortunately, Saturday, lucky 7, I'm not going to be inviting anyone to join me tonight, but you're welcome to stay and enjoy the conversation. Drop your questions in the chat, drop the hearts in the chat. Share this with your friends. I am doing great. Thank you for asking. I am doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. So we are going to be having a really good conversation tonight. So just a few more minutes, and we're just going to let some more people join us, and then we are going to officially get started. So yes, we are going to officially get started with this conversation right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Wednesday night live. Today I am by my lonesome. My partner in progress, my sister, is not going to be out here tonight. Nancy is on another business out there, and I'm so excited that she's doing great things, All right, so we are going to be having so much fun. You guys are going to be having a lot of fun learning and growing. We're still building community wealth together. My host is absent tonight, and she sends her love to everyone. She's so sorry that she has to miss you guys tonight, but she'll be back. She'll be back next week, but tonight is just you and I. So tonight I'm going to be talking about a topic that I know for a fact that is still causing a lot of hoorah, especially in our community of color, people of color, our African community, African American community. We are still confused about what life insurance really is. What is life insurance? What is it supposed to be? Wait. What is life insurance? I mean, a lot of people ask me this question all the time, and they say, oh, well, you want to sell me this tool that I'm not even going to be here to enjoy. Some people have the notion to believe that I don't need it. It's not something that concerns me because at the end of the day, if I put it in place, I have to die for someone else to eat the fruits of my labor. Yes, that's some things that I hear about it. Some people believe that it's also a tool that they have to die to use. That means they don't get to use it. But some people get locked into, so there's different categories, right? There's those that believe that it's something they have to die to use. There are those that believe that it's a tool that is never going to benefit them because if they die, someone else eats the fruit of their labor. And there are those that really don't care to have the right one because they don't understand the benefits of all of these different tools. So I'm going to be addressing every family member one at a time. All of my village people gather around. Let's talk about what life insurance is and what it's not. Now, before I get started, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. I know you guys could be doing so many other things tonight, but you're here on this live, whether you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, or you're on YouTube. I really appreciate you tuning in and listening to me. So why am I qualified to talk about this? Of course, most of you know me as Dr. OJ, but just in case this is your first time coming and experiencing me or encountering me on social media, my name is Dr. Oyinkansola Jinodu. I am a licensed life agent. I have been since 2022. And as an entrepreneur, I venture into different spaces. And I got into the financial services space when I learned about this particular industry, how it affects me and my children. As a single mom of 3 kids, I'm always intentional about putting things in place, especially with work and life and the decisions I'm making to ensure that in case of anything, My children, first and foremost, my children, they have to be taken care of, right? And then every other thing can really happen after that. And I realized that at the time I had invested in a tool which I thought was the best tool for me. Because first of all, when it was sold to me, it's like, oh my God, you're a single mom. It's so affordable. That is one of the things that they get us with, especially in the Black, Hispanic communities. And I can say this categorically because the data that I have had to work with that I'm very, very well, that I'm very well aware of, that I see every day, the fact that, you know, the African American and the Black community and the Hispanic community, when you look at the geo-economic status of those communities, we're at the bottom. When you look at, you know, how we're rated, you know, when it comes to distribution of wealth, when you look at the way that every community has access to resources, has access to wealth, African Americans and Africans, and then when you talk about Hispanics, we are right there in the same neighborhood at the bottom of the totem pole. So when a lot of products are being sold to us, they are sold with our socioeconomic status in mind. So a lot of things that are pushed towards this, our community, are things that don't necessarily serve us, but they assume they push it to us because, for the most part, we are not very well informed. We're not educated. We do not take the time to learn about how this our American system works and how we have access to the same thing that wealthy people have access to. Maybe not in the same way, but when it comes to information, we have access to it. And that's why I decided in 2022 that, okay, I'm going to become a licensed life agent on top of everything else that I do, because now educating my community on financial wellness has become a ministry. It's a crusade. It's something that has to be done because I got to take advantage of that education at that time. Imagine, I had been living in this country for many years. Welcome, everybody. And for all the years that I had been living here and all the education that I had acquired, I did not have anybody educate me on how the financial industry works. Of course, working, making money, of course, is a thing that we Africans and Hispanics know how to do very well. In fact, we're some of the hardest working people in the American economy. We make up a huge percentage of the economy of entrepreneurs in the United States. Because when we come here as immigrants, a lot of us have to hustle. We get on our grind so quickly because, first of all, survival is what we're focused on. And when we get into this economy to survive, then the next thing is as we begin to accumulate resources and certain levels of riches, because I don't want to say wealth yet, and we survive, we're stable, then we begin to acquire things. And then we have to learn how to really multiply that money. But unfortunately, as African Americans and Hispanics, we don't have access to a lot of education. So a lot of us just keep working, and we believe that working, establishing businesses, which is amazing, and then bringing our next generation into that spirit of hustle, is the way that we're going to achieve our American dream. Let's be honest, a lot of us came to this country, actually, I did not even know what the American dream was. I just came to the United States almost 20 years ago because I just could, because I could. I was fortunate. But coming here and now began to be aware of American dream. What is the American dream? Get here, get a good job, buy a house, you know, get a car and all those things that makes you look like you are successful, but not necessarily, right? So my American dream was established after I started learning about the American system, but it was not complete. Because nobody in all of my years up until 2022 took the time to educate me on how the financial services space worked. So when I learned how it worked, I was now like, oh, wow, how come I did not know this? I immediately pivoted from doing a lot of the things I was doing. I started doing the new things because I had now learned a new way of growing my money. I had learned a new way of building wealth, whereby I was not too familiar with previously. And then right after that, knowledge and awareness is like, it says the truth will make you free. The truth made me free. It made me so free. I decided, why not get a license and do this to help other people? My focus initially was helping single moms, because single moms were like, they were like my immediate family members, the people that I could truly resonate with. I felt like single moms need so much more help than they were getting. And who's looking out for them when they're busy taking care of kids, they're busy focusing on survival? I felt like I had to step in and really help educate that particular demographic, single moms. But then I quickly realized that it wasn't just my single moms. It was even my married moms, my friends. It was even my community members. It was pretty much everyone and anyone that I could think of that was not aware, just like me. They were all ignorant. And now I started thinking, okay, what can we do? So that's how my journey started. That's how I'm qualified to do what I do. I got my license, which is issued by the United States government, and I became a licensed life agent. Until date, I have educated over 300, I would say 300 people. That's even if I can keep track of everyone, because there's some people that I offer free education to, just sitting with them at an event, or just meeting them on the road, or just, in my children's school. Anywhere I go, I start the conversation, and before you know it, we're talking about money, and then we're talking about financial services, and I'm offering insight, and it's all free, and it's amazing, and I love it. But the one consistent thing that has really trailed my journey being in this industry is when people tell me life insurance is, I have to die to use it. Why are you selling me something I have to die to use? I'm like, no, I don't even sell a tool that you have to die to use. I literally do not even sell life insurance. I educate you on your financial wellness. And then I help you set up tools or own assets that allows you to have multiple benefits. I teach you the new ways of growing and multiplying your money. I teach you the new ways of ensuring that your future is secure. I teach you the new ways of understanding how the American system is set up to ensure that the wealthy people continue to grow their wealth unhindered, without any limitations, and getting all of the returns on their investment tax-free. I teach you how to understand leveraging the American system and wealth as a generational wealth building tool. And a lot of people look at me like, what you talking about, girl? What you talking about? What's that all about? I'm like, hold up, let me educate you some. How about that? So I take the time and I spend time and I ask people every time on social media. And I'm asking you right now, if this is something that you are curious about and you're wondering about, like, what's she talking about? Book a free 30-minute session with me. If you go on my Instagram page, there is a link in my bio that allows you to schedule a free 30-minute discovery call with me. On that free 30-minute call, you will be able to learn briefly everything that I'm talking about. And beyond that, we can begin to go further to see how we can further help you by taking actionable steps to provide solutions that will give you the guarantee that you're looking for. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that's joining my live tonight. I hope you leave this live tonight with some very valuable information. So let's get into it. Life insurance, first of all, is what it is. Life insurance. It's for the living. A lot of insurance companies that are targeting minority communities like the African American, and Hispanic communities perpetuates insurance that only the dead people can use. And literally not the dead, because once you die, the Bible says you're no longer a part of this world, right? Only the living can use life insurance. So basically, somebody has to die for somebody to get the benefit. But I do not subscribe to that, because when I got into the space as a professional, it was so refreshing to learn that life insurance is not until somebody dies before somebody is happy. That's my Yoruba people will say, let me translate that really quickly for all of you, my village. That means somebody who does not spoil, another person cannot be good. So, but that is the old way of doing life insurance, that somebody almost spoil before someone is good. No, somebody who does not have to spoil before somebody is good. Everybody can have the good when it comes to what we educate you about. In the new era of life insurance, in the new era of financial services, living life benefits is the way to go. So if you're working with an agent who is selling you a tool that only pays out when you're terminally ill. Now, a lot of people don't take the time to read those contracts. When a contract is telling you that only time you're going to get a payout is when you are terminally ill, that means somebody has given you a date that you are going to die. The doctor has written on a piece of paper that you have up until 1/1/1/1/1/20 something to die. God forbid. None of you, my village people, will die in Jesus' name. We will live long and we will reap the benefits of all our labor. We will live and we will enjoy the good of this land till whenever God says we will fulfill the number of our days. Please, if you believe in that prayer, say amen. Amen. Me, I say it for myself and I say it for you too. But jokes aside, the reality of the matter is if you get a contract that talks about the fact that when you are terminally ill, that means you have a death day set. That is when you get a payout. That contract is not in your best interest. It's not going to serve you either way whatsoever. You have to ensure that you have a policy that guarantees that you have living life benefits attached to it. What is a living life benefit? Let me break it down to you. Living life benefits is, that means any situation that happens to you that you are still living and breathing, but you can now take those benefits and use it for yourself while you are living and breathing. That is what we call living life benefits. Terminally ill diagnosis is not just living life benefits. So terminally ill is covered with living life benefits, yes, but it's not the only one. When a person is critically ill, they're critical. That means they are hindered from carrying out activities of daily living, but they're still alive. They still need to have a good quality of critically ill living life. Or a person is chronically ill, that means they're managing a condition, heart disease, diabetes, those diseases that people manage over time that hinders them from functioning at optimal. Or they are chronically injured, that means they are disabled, that means there's an injury that hinders them from performing activities of daily living, but they are still breathing and they are going to be breathing for a very long time. That qualifies you for living life benefits. A lot of policies that people are getting handed to them, or they are being sold or being convinced to buy into just because, here's the thing, it's affordable. That's the thing, it's inexpensive. They don't want to tell you what it is that you're getting. They tell you it's affordable, it's inexpensive, and all of these words that they use to separate or sort of, let me see, how do I put it? Sectionalize individuals who they don't want to have access to the best tools. So they tell you it's affordable because they're quickly going to sell it to you. They know that it's a no-brainer for you to pay $80 a month for a tool that they know that you're probably never, ever going to benefit from. How is that serving you? Life insurance, again, like I said, is not for the dead. It is for the living. Life insurance is not for the dead. It is for the living. So if you're going to subscribe to a tool that will protect your life in the now, ensure that you are focusing on not just the insurance policy. I always tell my clients, I am not a life insurance salesperson. I am a living life benefits educator. I educate you on tools that gives you benefits while you are living to ensure that you have a good quality of living life. You're able to live your life, and the tools that I put in place ensures you have peace of mind. You're able to save for your children's college tuition. You're able to save for a future expense. You're able to save to invest in a business venture. You're able to protect your business to ensure that if anything happens to you on the business, as the primary income earner, your business does not go bankrupt, and you're able to protect that business. You're able to do so much more than the regular life insurance policy allows you to do. So the new way of looking at this industry is understanding that any professional that you're working with that does not propagate to you living life benefits, ensuring that any tool that they put in your hands ensures that the living is able to live a good life, that tool is something you should not even consider. Now, here's the kicker. People automatically assume that because it's not the one that you have to die to use, that it's going to be so expensive, it's going to be out of reach. No. It's always balanced with your affordability. A life insurance tool is not intended to overwhelm you or take you out of your regular spending space. It's supposed to be a tool that allows you to take what you can out of your earnings, not what you must, what you can afford out of your earnings, and put it towards this tool. So basically, it gives you the living life benefits at your own specific schedule, at your own specific space of earning. It's available to everyone. Education is always important. You know, the Bible talks about my people perish for lack of knowledge. So I felt it was necessary. And since I have the floor to myself today, and Miss Nancy, our tax strategist, is not available to have this banter with me, I said, let's talk about something that I can truly, truly educate our community on. This is how we build wealth. Living life benefits that we offer allows you to build generational wealth. These are tools that you can transfer from yourself to your children, and your children can transfer it to their children based on the way we set it up. So we're not just life insurance people, salespeople, or at least I'm not. I'm with a really credible company that allows me to offer blue ocean tools to my clients. That is proprietary tools that allows our clients to have advantages that other clients don't have from other providers. So understanding the very essence and the nature of this tool allows you to embrace it more. So I want more of our people, Africans, African Americans, Hispanics, however, you know, please embrace this as a wealth building tool. Because guess what? This tool that I'm talking about is actually set in place by the wealthy people who lobbied legislature years ago to ensure that, first of all, they save on taxes. Because the other thing you know wealthy people don't want to do is pay taxes. I'm not saying they want to cheat on taxes. I'm just saying that they don't want to pay unnecessary taxes that they don't have to pay, because America is a system that the more you earn, the more you pay. But if you are plugged into a tool that allows you to not pay as much as you earn, but to earn more and more, come on now, wouldn't you want to do that? Regardless of your income level, just one that should want to keep more of their money, we should also want to keep more of our money, because the reality of the matter is wealth grows by when we keep, you know, the more money you're able to keep is what determines your wealth status. It's not how much you make. It's how much you're able to keep at the end of the day. And if one is not careful within the American system, you're going to earn a lot, but you're going to end up spending a lot. That is why it's important, guys, for all of us to take some time to sit with a licensed, not just, you know, people say, oh, I have a financial planner, I have a financial advisor. Look, I'm not knocking my financial planners and financial advisors. I love you guys. We're all in the financial services space. However, it's very, very important for you to be able to sit with a licensed life agent. If what you're looking to achieve is put life tools in place that can safeguard your lifestyle, a financial planner does not necessarily put tools in place or is able to educate you on life tools, because that's not their job description. They might be able to teach you on budgeting, which is good. They might be able to teach you on how to invest. But the reality of the matter is a licensed life agent will show you the big picture of your finances and allows you to see A to Z, where you put your money here and here, how it's working for you. Would allow you to understand, okay, this one that your financial planner asked you to do, it's actually going to require you to pay taxes at the end of the day. But if you do this, you will be able to avoid those taxes. That means you get to keep more of your money. And that means you have more to afford a better lifestyle. And you're able to have more security for the future. So guys, that's addressing those of us that think life insurance is for the dead. Life insurance does not benefit me, or having something better is way too expensive. It's not. Don't just make assumptions. Book a call with a licensed life agent like me to educate and to learn what your options are. There's so many options that you would not even believe, that at any income level that you can actually have what we call living life benefits. At any income level, and that is so amazing that living life benefits are available at any income level, which a lot of people don't know. Or you don't know what you don't know, right? And that is why someone like me will come on here to do a public service announcement and community education to say, now you know, what are you going to do about it? When you know better, you do better. So tonight's live is really just about educating our community on living life benefits. I just want to say thank you. I know I got some thumbs up on Facebook. I got some thumbs up probably on YouTube. But what I really want you guys to do for me is drop a comment below. If you have any questions about what I'm talking about, drop a comment below. Drop your questions in the chat. Let me know how I can help you. When it comes to the living life tools that we're talking about, it's not a joke, guys. It's really a way for us, especially us immigrants. I am an immigrant, a first-generation immigrant. I can honestly tell you it's a way for you to leverage this system of America to work smart. Africans, Hispanics, we work so when we indoctrinate our children in how to work harder than us. What we learn to do, and then begin to indoctrinate our kids in how to work smart, to be able to go through what we went through. At an early age, our kids can actually start positioning themselves to become millionaires. The Jewish people do it. The Chinese do it. The Asians are doing it. The Indians are doing it. They have children. Let me tell you, the Jewish community. Why is it that they are actually the wealthiest community in the United States? Forget individuals like Warren Buffett and all of those Elon Musk people. But when we talk about a community wealth system, a community wealth system is when a community has mastered the art of building wealth as a community. The Jewish people have mastered it. How did they master it? They take advantage of these types of tools I'm talking about. That is what they use from one family to the next, from one family to the next. Every family, every child that is born is put in a tool like this that automatically makes that child from infancy a wealthy individual. So by the time that child gets to adulthood, that child is not looking to the American system or the government to take care of them, to pay their fees, to do things. They can also access all those resources. And that's the beauty of these tools, guys. Putting these tools in place for ourselves and our family actually protects us on several different areas. It gives us a shield that we don't have to expose ourselves to. A lot of us make a lot of money, and by the time our kids want to go to college, they say, oh, you're a multi-millionaire. Okay, your kids don't need this money. Let's give it to some other kids that need it. Well, you know, the wealthy people will still take advantage of what they are getting. Because look, if the government is going to give my child a grant for school, I want it all. I'm going to get it, right? But I'm not going to be disqualified because I have taken the time to work hard and make a lot of money over the years. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my assets in a tool that ensures that I am safeguarded. That by the time my kids have to go to college, I'm not going to be looked at as someone who is all sufficient mommy or daddy. My kids can still take advantage of what the system has to offer. And my kids are not going to have to spend unnecessary money out of their investments to educate themselves. They can still access the grants that are available in the system for them to be educated. So doing this thing is actually smart across the board. It's smart for you. It's smart for your children. It's smart for your family. It's smart for your business. It allows you to work smart. So while you're making all this money, living the life, doing the things, put your assets in a place where your money can grow for you and where it grows and comes back to you tax-free. So at the end of your life, oh, this is the best part, guys. Life insurance is truly for the living, but only if you get the one that has living life benefits. Not all life insurances are made equal. I don't even know if that's the correct grammar, but not all life insurance is made equal. So guys, it's so important for you to be well educated about these things, to know what is attainable. This American system has a dream, but what is your own personal dream? The American dream is really not for us. I don't want to say it in a negative light. It's for us, but it's only for you when you know how to work it, to work for you. A lot of people come here and they want to live the American dream only to realize that they have to work till age 67 before they can actually begin to get anything. And as the world economy is going, even at age 67, you might not get as much as you thought you were going to get if you haven't been proactive to put things in place for yourself. Honestly, the American dream is what you make of it for yourself. And as a licensed life agent, oh my God, do I love to educate my clients so that I can help them do better. They know better, so they do better. So it's so important what I'm sharing with you guys. Please do well to share this live. If you're on YouTube, do well to share this video. If you're on Instagram, do well to share this video. If you're on Facebook, please do well to share this video. And if anybody needs additional information, additional help, or they really need to sit down with me for a one-on-one that allows them to gain absolute clarity and then understand the way forward for them, please book a free 30 minutes consultation with me. The link is in my Instagram bio, guys. The link is in my Instagram bio. And I will be very happy to help you. I'll be very happy to answer your questions. I'll be very happy to just serve you. This is why I got into this particular industry. You know, a lot of you know that Dr. OJ is an entrepreneur and she's also a multi-potentialite. But I'm not a multi-potentialite without intention. Every area of industry that I vest myself in is absolutely intentional for serving. So as a licensed life agent, my goal is to serve as many people as possible to help them learn things that I know and unlearn some things that might be hurting them, that might not be serving them anymore financially. We're all on the way. We're all a work in progress. Me to myself, I'm on the way. So guys, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you guys tonight. Thank you to my Instagram viewers. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Facebook, everyone that has come on tonight to share this time and space with me. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you all. So that's it for me tonight. Like I said, drop your comments below. Click the link in my Instagram bio if you need additional support from me. You're welcome. You are so welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, MWHY1020. So you're so welcome. Thank you, guys. As always, you know, my name is Dr. OJ, the Mac, Dr. Oyinkansola Chinadu. Every Wednesday, I come on live to offer some value to my community. And just, you know, if you love my content, go on my pages and interact with my content, learn a little bit, laugh a little bit, have fun, enjoy. Let's connect. Follow me on all social media platforms. On every platform, I'm Dr. OJ Speaks. That's DROJ Speaks. Every single platform. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. Everywhere it's DROJ Speaks. And as always, you know what I say? I love you.